if you just look at it and take the hypotenuse and multiply it by the Pythagorean theorem, you will get the mitochondria. Any questions, guys? Oh, yes, Kendrick.
So, this Pythagorean theorem stuff is gonna help me become a billionaire like Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? Like Beyonce, right? Like B, like Queen B.
Oh no, that won't be happening now.
Okay, but can I at least put this on my job application? On my job application, my JOB, so I can, get a good paying job, Mr. Terrell. Can I put this on my job application?
Now, if you look at the Pythagorean theorem again...
Come on, Mr. Terrell, what I've been doing all this time? I thought you were supposed to be helping me get ready for the real world. Come on, Mr. Terrell. What's going on, Mr. Terrell?
Would you look at the time?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to TVT The Visionary Tycoon, a show where I go over real estate, business, and financial advice, wellness, both physical and mental, while documenting my journey towards making a difference in the world. I'm Kendrick, and today's episode is going to be dedicated towards viewers between the ages of 18 to 20. Now, disclaimer, the content in today's video is valuable and can be utilized by people of all ages. It just so happened that the ages of 18 and 20 are my target audience for this particular video. Today's episode is all about things you can do in your 20s to obtain wealth and retire early. Let's dive in. Now, number one on the list is one of the most important parts to this entire list, and that is budgeting. For the sake of keeping this video short, I'm gonna break it down like this. If you can't afford something 5 times, you do not need it once. Budget, write down everything you need, your expenses, all the way to the last dime, and give every single dollar a job. Once you've done this, live within 20% of your income, save the rest, can't go wrong. Now, if you want a more detailed explanation on exactly how to do this, check out my video here where I explain just that. Number 2 on the list is something that today's soft society most likely won't agree with, and that is making sure that at an early age you figure out your purpose or your number. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Kendrick, I'm 18, I just graduated. How am I supposed to know what my purpose is? You're right, at 18, I did not know what my purpose in life was, but I wish I at least took the time to figure out what my number is. Now, here's what I mean. Everyone has a number, a price, a cost of living. What you want to do is take your monthly expenses and add that to a rough estimate of what it would cost for you to have fun or do things that you would like to do for that month. Multiply that by 12 to get how much your annual cost or annual budget should be, and then take that and multiply that by 5 so you can go ahead and plan ahead at least by 5 years and know how much money it would roughly cost you to live for 5 years in this current plan. Now, this plan will fluctuate. You might have kids, you might go to school, you might have various other things that occur in your life, but at least you will have a base model that you can use when it comes to planning your financial future. Now, number 3 on the list is something that also might rub people the wrong way. Now, in today's society, there's this common belief that if you do what you love, some mystical way, money will just simply follow. Granted, there is some truth to this here concept, but that concept is very misleading to a lot of people. Even myself, I found myself believing that if I simply focused on filmmaking and art, somehow I will be able to make a living from this. Now, don't get me wrong, you can make a living off of your passion, but if you don't take the entrepreneurial path first and then put the creativity second, you will more than likely find yourself 9 out of 10 struggling for multiple years to make ends meet. And granted, the struggling artist is a creative and great, magnificent artist, creator, whatever it is that you're passionate about in life. But struggling is struggling nonetheless. Let's face it, in today's society, especially with all of these viruses popping up and various political issues, you want to have some sense of financial security or some way to know that if the economy collapses or this, that, and a third happens, at least your pockets will be safe. Now, in order to do this, you want to find a proper vehicle to get you to wealth. Now, I don't mean finding a Ferrari, a Tesla, or anything like that. It's not a physical vehicle. What I mean is to find something today that 10 years from now is still guaranteed to bring you some type of wealth. That can be anything from investing in real estate, investing in the stock market, investing in skill sets that are more valuable that you can utilize anywhere in the world, whether the economy collapses or not. Now, if you don't know how to do any of this, rather than go in it alone, I recommend you email me so we can schedule an appointment so that I can help put you on a path that will guarantee wealth. So let's recap. Number 1, you want to learn how to budget. Number 2, you want to figure out your purpose in life or your annual budget. Number 3, you want to find a vehicle that is guaranteed that within 10 years it will still generate some sort of wealth. And then number 4, you want to invest. Invest your money into various avenues that would allow it to grow as inevitable inflation occur. Now, I appreciate you for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoy this type of content, feel free to hit the subscribe button followed by the bell notification icon so you can be notified whenever I post my next video, which now is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm Kendrick, and until next time, I'm out.